Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland is currently valued at 200 million euros, making him the joint most valuable player on the planet. And honestly, it's not hard to see why. The guy is basically a video game character come to life. 6'4", faster than most wingers, and finishes like he's playing against children. His first season at City, 52 goals. That's not normal. That's not even close to normal. Most strikers would be happy with that across 2 or 3 seasons. The crazy thing about Haaland is that he's actually still improving. Everyone thought his link-up play was a weakness, but under Guardiola, he's getting better every game. And he's only 24. His physical prime is still 2 to 3 years away. Off the pitch, he's a marketing dream. That Viking persona, the deadpan interviews, the social media presence, brands can't get enough. But unlike some players who are more famous for their Instagram than their football, Haaland delivers when it matters. That's why he's worth every penny of that 200 million euro valuation. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. shares that 200 million euro valuation with Haaland, but he took a completely different path to get there. If you watched him in his first couple of seasons at Madrid, you'd never believe he'd be worth this much. The guy couldn't finish his dinner, let alone a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Fast forward to 2024, and he's arguably the most decisive winger in world football. Champions League final goals in both 2022 and 2024. The ultimate big game player. His transformation is one of the most impressive development stories in recent football history. What makes Vini so valuable is that there's literally no one else like him. That combination of blistering pace, elite dribbling, and now clinical finishing just doesn't exist elsewhere. At 23, he's entering his prime with his best years still ahead. Madrid struck gold with him, signed for 45 million euros as a teenager, now worth more than 4 times that amount. And he's not just a footballer. That Brazilian flair and infectious personality make him the perfect global ambassador for the world's biggest club. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is valued at 180 million euros. He's 17. Let me say that again. 17. Most kids his age are worried about their driving test, and he's already worth more than the GDP of several small countries. His Euro 2024 performance was ridiculous. That semi-final goal against France, come on. The technique, the audacity to even try it in such a huge game. Players with 15 years more experience wouldn't dare attempt it. Barcelona could be offered 300 million euros tomorrow, and they'd still say no. His potential is unlimited. He's already performing at an elite level before he can legally vote. His touch, vision, and decision-making are decades ahead of his birth certificate. In Barcelona's financial mess, he's the one untouchable asset. He's not just a regular player. The entire future of the club rests on his shoulders. No pressure, kid. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham is valued at 180 million euros, and his career trajectory is absolutely insane. From championship football with Birmingham to Madrid's midfield maestro in 4 years. Most players need a decade to make that kind of leap. His first season at Madrid was something else. 19 La Liga goals, countless last-minute winners, instantly becoming the team's clutch player. The pressure of that white shirt has crushed world-class players before him. But Bellingham thrived in it like he was born to be there. What separates him from other young stars is his mentality. No drama, no headlines for the wrong reasons, just relentless improvement. That decision to reject Premier League millions for Dortmund's development path, genius move that shows his maturity. Madrid paid 103 million euros in 2023, and his value has nearly doubled already. With 15 potential elite years ahead, he could end up being the bargain of the century, and that's saying something for a 9-figure transfer fee. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is valued at 170 million euros, which might actually seem low for a player of his caliber, but his contract situation and age explain it. He's no longer the 18-year-old wonderkid with everything ahead of him. Still, we're talking about a player who's already scored over 300 career goals and won a World Cup by age 25. His acceleration is like he has a nitrous button. Defenders who are quick themselves look like they're running in mud when Mbappe hits top speed. That World Cup final performance against Argentina was legendary. A hat trick on the biggest stage and in a losing effort, even in defeat, he proved he's built for the most intense spotlight in sports. After years of will he, won't he drama, he finally made his dream move to Madrid in 2024. Now the question is just how many Ballon d'Ors he'll collect. His marketability rivals his playing ability, the total package that justifies every cent of that 170 million euro valuation. Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka is valued at 150 million euros, which is remarkable for a player who doesn't have the flashy style of some others on this list. But that's exactly why he's worth so much. Reliability is priceless in football. No drama, no arguing, just excellence every single weekend, carrying Arsenal's creative burden while handling the pressure of an entire fan base's expectations. Not many could handle that responsibility without cracking. His numbers don't lie. Double-digit goals and assists season after season and still improving. That Euro 2020 penalty miss would have crushed most young players. Saka used it as fuel to reach another level. Arsenal fans would storm the Emirates if the club even considered selling him. He represents everything about their rebuild, the academy graduate leading them back to glory. In an era of mercenaries, Saka's loyalty adds another dimension to his value. Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz is valued at 140 million euros after being the creative genius behind Leverkusen's historic unbeaten Bundesliga campaign. If you haven't watched him regularly, you're missing out on football artistry at its finest. His ACL tear in 2022 would have derailed many careers. Wirtz came back even better. Under Xabi Alonso, he's evolved into the complete attacking midfielder, scoring, creating, and controlling games like a veteran twice his age. What makes scouts drool is his versatility. Number 10, either wing, false 9, he can play anywhere across the attack. This tactical flexibility makes every top club in Europe desperate to sign him. In modern football, adaptability is worth its weight in gold. Bayern, Madrid, City, they're all watching his every move. At just 21, his ceiling remains unknown. But based on his trajectory so far, 140 million euros might look like a bargain in a couple of years. Jamal Musiala. Jamal Musiala rounds out our list at 140 million euros. Bayern's silky dribbler who glides past defenders like they're not even there. If you haven't seen him play, imagine if someone took the close control of Messi and put it in a 6-foot frame with the engine of a marathon runner. Those tight spaces where most players panic, that's where Musiala thrives. Defenders know exactly what he wants to do, but still can't stop it. Those quick feet and low center of gravity make him practically impossible to tackle cleanly. He's already the complete package at just 21. Scoring, creating, defending, no obvious holes in his game. That decision to pick Germany over England might go down as the most significant international choice in recent memory. Bayern would need a truly astronomical offer to even consider selling. He's their present and future. In an era obsessed with physical specimens and athletes, Musiala proves that pure football magic still commands top dollar.